Hey there, Scorpio. It's Sony. This is a general tarot card reading for the week of February 20th to February 26th, 2022. I'll be asking the cards about where you've been, where you are now, where you need to go, how you can get to your destination, and how it will prepare you for your next journey. And then I will be ending off the reading with an oracle card. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Three of Cups, Sun, Page of Coins, King of Coins, Five of Swords, and the bottom of the deck, which is the influencing energy or lesson from the reading, is the Nine of Swords, which indicates ruminating about thoughts that really you have no control over and possibly affecting your sleep, your ability to be refreshed and energized in the morning. We'll go ahead and kind of take a look at what we have here. So where you've been, you have the Three of Cups, which indicates a celebration of relationships, friendships, family ties. It can be co-workers, communications with people in general, connections. Where you are now, you have the Sun. So it indicates being happy in a good spot. And having everything kind of going the way that you want. Where you need to go is this Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles, which indicates learning something, understanding the value of something. How you can get there, you have this King of Coins or King of Pentacles, which is basically an individual who has done the work based on life experience, is kind of setting up the framework for their own community to provide, to protect, to share material wealth, security with. And your next journey, we have the Five of Swords, which can be winning at all costs, can be false victories, but also it could be knowing when to walk away when it's a lose-lose situation. So let's see here. There's some good cards in here, but there's also some cards that indicate that your mind's doing a number on you, Scorpio. So let's see. We have the Ten of Swords and the Justice card. So Ten of Swords indicates that you've hit rock bottom. Perhaps you trusted someone that shouldn't have been trusted. With the Justice card, it indicates that it's a moral balance. The right result was made. It might not be in your own best interest, but in terms of the kind of moral balance of things, it was, the right outcome. So I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Two of Wands. So I guess basically things could have gone one way or another. One was comfortable for you and one was uncomfortable. If this was a fallout with friends or co-workers, then basically it seems like it did go in your best interest for, it went your way, considering you are now in this Sun energy. But with the Nine of Swords under here, it's kind of indicating that even though everything kind of went your way, maybe there's some concern that you have about who it didn't go well for. But it seems that interesting, unless things did go your way and you are really embracing this new day ahead, which would be great. So I'm going to clarify this. You have the Lover's card and the Three of Pentacles. So it could be that you did hit rock bottom, but you are kind of in a good place now. Because with this Lover's card and the Three of Pentacles, it indicates that you're working with people to bring out the best of you, and there's like a partnership, and you're kind of working together to highlight each of your positive skills. So I'm going to further clarify this because I'm wondering, maybe with the Three of Cups, it could be that you, in the past, had some kind of, you trusted the wrong people, but you've got a new group of people surrounding you. And that could be what the Wheel is about, or the Justice card is about. Is that maybe you did choose the right path, and it was the path of this Lover's card, choosing for your long-term future, from the heart. So I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Star card. So with the Star card, it's basically a sense of balance, healing, and clarity. So perhaps you decided to choose love, choose to heal. I'm going to further clarify this. You have this Devil card here. Maybe you decided to look at certain patterns that you had, that where you were drawn to negative habits, certain people, and decided to change that. But I'm going to further clarify. You know, the Three of Swords here. So, you know, the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. This could be basically how you deal with disappointments when it comes to groups. Could be friendships, social settings. And what's interesting about the concept of three is, you know, when there's two parties, you can communicate with each other and you can see whether or not the originating communication was received by the recipient, and kind of get clarification if that information received was exactly the communication that was intended. When you start getting into third-party situations, there can be miscommunication, lack of clarity on whether or not that person you made the communication to or about actually received it in that way, and it can lead to some disappointments. So it seems that where you are right now, you have are kind of shining the light on that process when it comes to the patterns that you have made. Where you need to go is this Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles, which is basically seeing the value of something. learning about something, kind of preparing. Perhaps this has to do with a work project. This could be a project for school, a new career move. Let's take a look. 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands. So it indicates basically with this here that perhaps learning when you are taking on too much and you are really being trying to prove yourself. So that could be part of the process of shedding light on certain patterns that you have. It could be that you take on too much and you feel like you need to prepare to defend yourself, because when you are alone with your thoughts, fear and anxiety kind of come in, and you have to think of all the different ways that you can show that you are working on whatever it is that you want to seem to provide value for, whether it's friendships, whether it's a job. You could be taking on too many responsibilities to show that you're confident and you can really do this. You could be taking on too much when it comes to your friendships and trying to be there for other people, but really not dealing with your own issues. How you can reach your destination. This King of Coins, King of Pentacles, which is really a thoughtful approach. It's almost like a business plan that you have. So I'm going to clarify. You have the Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So Page of Wands is basically self-expression, communication. 7 of Pentacles is putting in certain work, investments, resources into a long-term project and not really getting the immediate results that you are hoping for. But really you need to have, in the first place, invested in something that you were willing to wait, to cultivate and to come to fruition. So this entire journey is preparing you for this new journey of basically knowing when to walk away and knowing when something is not worth fighting for. It could be not worth fighting for certain recognition in a friend group, or recognition in a job that's really not the job you want to be in, or getting a promotion in a company that's going to go out of business type of thing. So I am going to clarify this, Scorpio. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. So 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands is clarifying the 5 of Swords. So this indicates loss, conflict. This to me is kind of I'm gonna say like a possibly part of that repeating cycle over here that you are getting some perspective on, shining a light on, where if things start getting chaotic, there's some conflict, there's some instability in the group, then there is this idea of possibly you putting in too much and doing too much to save something that might end up just hitting rock bottom and being your own downfall. So here we have at the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Magician card, which is basically having confidence, knowing you have the skills, the talent, the resources, the ability to communicate with yourself what your wants and needs are and communicate those with others, and to manifest into reality what it is that you want. So basically it seems that you are on a journey to figure out what it is you get from certain relationships with others, what you put in, what you hope for when you first connect with these people, and what you need to walk away from and not get involved in the future. So I'm going to pull an oracle card here to get some words of wisdom from the universe about your journey. No place like home. So basically with this card, having a sense of home, where you belong, it might not be blood relatives, it might not be where you grew up. It's a sense of community that you can be yourself, you can be your best self, and that you feel protected, you feel that you can be yourself. And if you have not found that home for you, then basically this can be your journey to figure out what that sense of home is. So I'm hoping this provides some helpful perspective to you, and we'll see you next time. Take care.